I know people wanted me to make a prediction video, but honestly after pondering, thinking about what they could drop in the part 2, even though they've dropped us a hint, I'm not gonna lie, this is unpredictable. I'm done. I'm not making no prediction, but as usual, I gotta make the video. Units you don't want to see. Yes, me and you, we all agree with this video 100% on everybody's soul, except mine by the way. If these units drop, we're all skipping them, and that's a fact. Word 2. I got some hot ones, so let's get into this. Right, so of course, any variation of Gogeta, you're not allowed to show up. We've been having discussions. You had part 1, put the fries in the bag. I don't care if they do some next magical stuff with you. You can show up in Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. You can show up in Super Saiyan God. You can show up in Ultra Instinct. We don't want it. Keep it 5. Keep that locked away. We would all skip it. We've had enough of you in part 1. You know, you had your little banger moment, fire. But stay in the back for part 2. We got bigger things we're looking forward to. Superior fusions. You know what I'm saying, chat? Everybody agrees. We've already had the discussion, so don't worry about it. Heck, you can even try sneaking a synchro on top of those things that I mentioned. We're still skipping. Gogeta, G-O, get a job. We are not summoning for no fusion with one bang in his head. If he don't come equipped with earrings, hold it 5. We don't need it. Let's talk about Daima. Now, I'm gonna spare a lot of you guys, but I had to be real about this. Vegeta, I'ma be so honest, you're not allowed to show up. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, you're only allowed to tag along if you are somehow a tag unit with Goku. You Daima units that are not Goku, if your name's not G-O-K-U, you should not be appearing in this part 2. If you're not attached to Goku, if you're not tagging along with Goku, if your mechanics don't work with Goku on the same unit, stay in the back. We don't want it, we won't be summoning. Me and you, everybody watching this video at the same time, have all agreed we're skipping everything Daima related. That also goes for you, Goma. We don't want it. Keep that 1 5. We don't need it. We actually don't need it. We're gonna skip with grace, hold our CCs. Part 3 will be looking even more delicious. If Goma or any variation of Vegeta that's not tagged along in one unit with Goku, hey, it'll be easy as hell to save. That's basically motivation. But just for disclaimer, we mess with Daima. We love the series, but we're not summoning in part 2 for anything that's not Goku. G-O-K-U. If it ain't that guy and you're not tagged along with that guy, keep it 5. We will be skipping and summoning in part 3 instead. Now let's get into the nitty gritty, the hot ones that I know some of you guys had difficulty accepting, but we already agreed, we shook hands, me and you, yes. We agreed that we don't want this unit to drop in part 2 and we won't be summoning if they do. You guys saw the hint, Fusion Zamasu. The dark grey, light grey and white, Fusion Zamasu don't show up. We already had the discussion, we're skipping you, bro. It doesn't matter if you show up. I'll be honest, man. It's one thing for Goku Black to show up. It's another thing if they drop a Gohan Black, Vegeta Black, a new Goku Black, but Fusion Zamasu, nah, you can keep that 5. We've already had the discussion. We already had the group meetings. We had the 5 Kage Summit and we all passed the legislation to skip part 2 if it's Fusion Zamasu. We don't need the white hair there. I did talk about earrings earlier, but that's not the ultimate fusion we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Fusion Zamasu, stay back. The hint is not you. It's relating to something else. If it's not Gohan Black, you know, that variation of Zamasu. If it's not Goku Black, even Goku Black, you're in a thin line, but we'll let you slide. Fusion Zamasu? Nah. I've done too much agendas pushing you back for you to show up in part 2. And we all agree because everybody is defending my take today. Yes, sir. Now, I'm gonna be honest. Let me know in the comment section if you follow the story mode. I don't know what's going on. I just know they banging out. Charlotte, Giblet, Zaha. If any of you guys drop and we have to summon for you, we're skipping. I'm not gonna lie, you can hold that. How are you in the story mode? You dropped us so many free characters and now you want us to pay for you? Nah, you can keep that 5. This needs to be free. If you're not free, we won't be summoning. We've all agreed. We don't need that knockoff fusion. We only mess with Gogeta in part 1 and Vegito. We already said we don't need Fusion Zamasu. All the other fusions, they're not involved. They are not involved. Charlotte and Giblet, you guys just trying to look like Bardock, honestly. The Saiyan armor is not really hitting the same. The scar on the face on Giblet is not really hitting the same. Even stealing every single steez you can. Why are you using Broly's green attacks, Charlotte? Get your own color, gang. We mess with that on Broly. That's it though. But you know, you can hold dap ups, you know, we respect you if you drop and you're free. We want a free legend Charlotte We would like a free synchro, shallot and giblet, cool. Zaha, you can enter the club if you're free, we'll take you. But if we're summoning, no way. We've already agreed, the legislation's been passed, we shook hands. Everybody in the chat won't be summoning if we have to spend CC on you guys. Just keeping it real. Just keeping it real. This guy thought he got away, but he didn't get away. And I know you guys are actually super supportive about this one. You know, there was no disagreeers with this one here. Beast Gohan. Gohan in general, if you drop alone and you're not Gohan Black in any way, shape or form, Ultimate Gohan, Super Saiyan Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, Cell Saga, BoJack Movie, Beast Gohan, Ultimate Gohan, I don't care what Gohan it is. If you're not Gohan Black, you're any other variation of Gohan, all of us will be skipping that. Word to bro, because we actually don't need you this celebration. We're good without you, 5. We're good. Every time you drop, you're gonna drop with the most busted kit ever. And we've seen you countless times just destroy everybody's happiness. We won't be having that in this celebration where the unpredictableness, the meta has been fluctuating, because as soon as you drop, all of a sudden the fluctuations stop. It's run Gohan or die. We don't need that. But if you're Gohan Black, you know, we'll let you slide, because you're not really Gohan if we're being real. It's Zamasu, so they'll keep you at a balanced state where you can be usable, but at the same time I can still use other people. But if it's just any other Gohan, all of a sudden the game's broken. It doesn't work. We've all agreed we won't be summoning if you drop, so stay back, 5. You know, we respect you. Shout out Gohan. You know, you climbed the ranks. You kind of fell off after Super Saiyan 2, but still, in other circumstances, we'll give you your respect. But if you drop in this celebration with nothing custom, we will be skipping collectively. Thank you for understanding. Now, honestly, this one's a bit random, but it's just because you're not in the discussion. So I have to mention you, because if you actually show up, the disappointment on everybody's face will be so high. Frieza, you haven't got a unit in quite a long time, and it's mandatory that you get a unit yearly. Honestly, we've forgotten about you. And LOE's been dead for a minute, but I know you're due a unit, but now is not the time for you to show up. I don't need you to show up in any way, shape or form. I don't want you to have multiple transformations, even if they are capable of doing that now. I don't want you to be able to go golden, final form. I don't care. We're all skipping you if you drop. We can't have LOE come back, because if somehow Ultra Full Power Frieza becomes meta, we're gonna be tweaking and this celebration will be ruined. We can't have you show up in part 2 in any way, shape or form. And honestly, we mess with Cooler. Everybody messes with Cooler, but don't bring your brother along, because if you bring your brother along, we're gonna be pissed off that you're here and we're all skipping frame 1. We really can't have this glorious celebration, this anniversary that started with Gogeta and Broly turn into LOE slop. Honestly, criticals, Zenkai buff galore, and I know they're gonna drop a purple variant of you, because that's how you got the hella Zenkais, or a yellow one, and honestly, I'm good off that. I don't want that in my meta. In my glorious anniversary meta, Frieza, don't show up, because we're skipping you anyways. We'll be thankfully saving until part 3 and then going heavy on that if you drop in part 2. Am I right, chat? I know I'm right. You guys just agree so we can move on to the next one and we can all be at peace, because honestly, having to reiterate the fact that we're not summoning, I already know we all agree, but I just have to put it into the world, you know, so it can be known that me and you accept this idea. Cool? You got it? Fine. Frieza, yeah, stay back. This one is something that's been forgotten too, but it's very important that I mention it. GT, don't make any appearance. I have to come at the whole tag, the whole series, the whole episodes, every single arc in GT. Do not make an appearance this anniversary. We're all skipping. Let me not say this anniversary actually. If you want to show up in the part 3, feel free. You might drop something very spectacular, but right now we're good off that. We're really good off that. We're all skipping. It doesn't matter what you try to drop. A new Super Saiyan 4 Goku, a new Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, right guys? Because we just had a Gogeta. We already agreed anyways. I don't need to reconfirm with you guys. I'm just putting it out there because me and you, we already agreed. So it's cool. Yeah, nothing GT show up, especially Super 17. We mess with Super 17, but if GT comes out and is doing the range thing, you know, I don't need a new Super 17. Shout out Legends Limited Super 17. That's all we need. You can give him a plat though. He might actually help Red Gogeta, but they're both red, so that's not good. Anyways, the rest of the GT guys, Super Baby 2, Baby in any variant, Gohan, Goten, stay back. Especially you, Vegeta, man. You ain't got many moments, bruh. You gotta stay back. In all reality, throw the whole GT out of the celebration. I was thinking about it even more. I said part 3 potentially you can show up. but we're good off that too. We're all skipping GT to close out the 8th anniversary. We don't need it this celebration at all. They had the festival and they had early 2026. We'll be taking better things. We know our worth. So if this shows up, we're saving until part 3 and summoning there. Got it, guys. Appreciate you guys. I'm glad we could all agree. Lovely video. But yeah, man, to close out the video, I actually can't make a prediction. Like, there's no point. It feels like because it's a game originals, there's too many possibilities. If there's this many possibilities, what's the actual point? It's like counting to infinity. Obviously, there's things that are more reasonable, but if it's actually a game originals, it can be anything. It can actually be anything. If I had some sort of ground to stand on with what they could actually drop within an episode or tag, etc., and not a tag that is custom, I'd be like, Fairs, maybe I can make a prediction. I should use my IQ and make moves, but I'm actually stumped. I'm just gonna go in like you guys, blind, and see whatever they produce and be grateful with whatever they drop, given the execution is high quality. I'm not gonna lie, part 1 was fantastic, so I don't expect less from part 2. The fact that they made an Ultra Goji to Blue 2.0 hype is outrageous, and Broly, they did amazing there. But we'll see. Obviously, if it's hype and it's something we all like, good luck summoning in advance, but I will say that again once we get closer to the time, and I will be reacting to the reveal. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you haven't already, make sure to press the subscribe button. We're on this grind to 200,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys for watching, man. My name's Zakashi, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one, man.